I was saying that yesterday in class, because Thursday we have our last math class, so we have A-block math, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we walked in and there was
My trouble is Christmas.
candy
I just
canes.
don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down. I know how you feel about all this Christmas business.
So, welcome back to the holiday-themed podcast. Tonight is our mukbang episode.
No, it's not.
And all we have are candy canes and gelt. And
But only 2 out of the 3 of us like candy canes.
Okay, and for those of you who are not educated enough,
canes.
gelt is like foil-wrapped chocolate coins. Normally,
you could just say chocolate coins. It's okay.
Associated with Hanukkah in the game of dreidel.
Wait, is a game called dreidel, or is that like the actual thing?
It's both.
It's kind of weird.
I spin the dreidel. I play dreidel.
Because like a die is used like a lot, but you don't call a game die. You call it like Yahtzee or something.
I play dice.
How do you play dice?
I play cards. Big deal.
That's facts, actually. But like specific card games, that's specific names.
Anyway,
all right. Let's move on.
So we've decided, since it's December 21st, it's getting around that time of year. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's. We decided we talk a little bit about
New
that.
Year's not a holiday.
And the things that we normally do on those times of year. All right, boys. So Hanukkah happened a couple days ago. A little bit
You
wild.
honestly have no idea.
It's 20
She's
days.
reading Jewish, all right?
It started 20 days ago.
A little bit longer ago than when Christmas is about to occur. So basically, it's an 8-day holiday, eight nights, I should say. I won't go into the religious aspects of it.
Because you don't know the religious aspects
I
of it.
do. I went to Hebrew school for a couple of years. But I know how to say the prayers. We light the candles every night. How it works is there's this thing called the menorah, right? And each night, in order right to left.
Right to left.
And from right to left, right? You put in a candle for each night.
Now, what
So
about
the
that
first
middle
night-
one?
So the middle one is called the shamus, right? And that's the one you light with a lighter. And you use that to light the other candles, once again, in order from right to
So
left.
that's the first one.
So, no. On
That
the
one's
first
just
night, there's the
always
shamus
lit, right?
and...
So you light the shamus and the shamus lights the next
Exactly.
one. And then the
Becomes
shamus
lit.
stays, they all stay lit until the next one, right? For full 8 days then the shamus stays?
Well, candles don't stay lit for 8 days. The story is that the Jews did not have enough oil
to keep the candles going.
to keep the
Nice.
eternal light. Basically, it was a miracle, right? Their oil lasted for 8 days. So I used to like get gifts and stuff. It started out with like a small gift each night and a big gift on the last night. And then I think we grew out of that. So then it was just a big gift on the last night.
What'd you get this year?
I didn't get a gift this year. So
but you celebrate Christmas.
Well, yeah. So we can move into Christmas now, I guess. So what do you guys do for Christmas?
Nick, do you
I
wanna
go down, celebrate it with my grandparents and my cousins
in
in New Jersey.
When do you leave?
Christmas Eve.
Wait, when do you get there?
Christmas Eve. I go
You
right
drive to
from
New Jersey.
driving
Isn't New Jersey
to
kind of
church.
far away?
New Jersey is kind of far away.
Yeah, it's kind of brutal.
That's kind of a force. I'd just like to say, guys, to my avid listeners out there, this candy cane tastes kind of pepperminty so far. It's got red and white. I've unwrapped it half of the way. You can hear that a little bit, right?
You definitely can't hear that.
I think they can. It's showing up. Okay, now that's not even the real unwrapping right there.
Hey,
So,
you gotta,
Max, what do you do?
play to your audience.
For Christmas, we go to our grandparents' house on Christmas Day, and then our cousins come from New York.
How far away is that?
They're in Belmont, so they're close.
Oh, okay.
It's like 10 minutes away. But
Any
this year, it's completely different. My cousins left when? They left last Saturday, actually,
They're in Canada.
to go to Canada to ski, right? So they're
Right.
coming on the 27th.
That doesn't
Actually,
even make sense. That's
I
after
know,
Christmas.
so I don't really
why
know.
come at all?
I mean, because we want to see our cousins, so like, that makes sense. But still, it's going to be a little weird, because it's
Is he bringing the Speedo?
usual. You know, he's in Canada right now, and he didn't bring it from New York, because here's how they did. They drove from New York to Boston, flew out of Boston, and then they're flying back to Boston, so they're closer to come back on the 27th. Right away.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Traditions.
Tradition.
Oh, you know this thing called like Christmas pickle?
No, I don't. Explain.
Okay, so Christmas pickle is on Christmas morning, your parents, not Santa, but your parents take a
Oh, yeah,
pickle.
that sounds kind of.
No, after you
dirty.
calm down. Okay. It's not. I don't think it's supposed to be dirty. But you come downstairs, right?
Priests,
And
pickles.
Okay, I'm sorry about
Alright,
that.
yeah. So you come downstairs and your parents hide. It's like a green pickle, right? So it blends in with the tree. And they hide it somewhere in the tree.
I do that.
And so the person that finds it gets like a little extra gift thing.
Oh, I don't get an extra gift.
Or maybe like $5. I don't even know actually what
I've
we get.
never
but
heard of that.
I think Chef
And I'm
does
an
it too.
avid holiday
Celebrator.
Christmas celebrator.
He's a big Christian.
Big Christian guy.
Are you a big keep the Christ in Christmas guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Actually,
you gotta have the manger set up somewhere or you're not a real...
nativity, I mean.
What is
A
the manger?
manger is
do you,
part of the nativity
do you guys know what the
scene
manger is?
where Jesus was born.
It's actually
Please
a
swear
like
after.
feeding trough.
Yeah.
So it
Okay,
was
you
it was like his little crate.
Yeah, they
that he
put
was-
him
that was
in
like
the
his
hay.
makeshift crib.
Exactly. Yeah.
You were in a barn.
The Virgin Mary.
3 wise men.
Virgin Mary.
Yes, there is.
How did she have a child?
Well, because God said.
That
she
is
had
the
a child.
question of the day for you guys.
And if she, if she's Virgin Mary, right? She also committed no sins. Okay. So does that mean sex is a sin?
Well, I'm sure
Is that
there's a
getting
lot of
too
things she
unfamily
didn't do.
friendly? Sorry.
I'm sure there's a lot of things she didn't
No.
do that
we're open to
aren't
discussing
necessarily
uncomfortable topics.
sins. She didn't go skydiving. Skydiving's not a sin, is it? No.
Okay, yeah, but like,
See?
but God said you're gonna have a baby, but you're not gonna have to.
No. See,
Fornicate.
Exactly.
in this
I don't know if
book-
that's what that word
That's
means.
definitely not.
in this book by Matthew Kelly called The Biggest Lie in Christianity, one of the chapters was about sex. And it said that God
read a book about
wants you
Christianity?
to not
Good for
just
you.
objectify people. No, it's actually just Daniel Ramsey
Oh, I love that.
reading it at a meet.
What'd you say? It was for the
And
fornication? Is that what you saying?
he said that
Fornication.
God doesn't want you to objectify people. That's the only thing He wants you to,
Oh, that's just
to
not
love
what it
people
means.
for who they are.
What about women?
Women? Yes, He does not want you to objectify them.
All right, that's
Do
good.
you want to know what fornication means, Reed?
I think I know what it means.
All right, let's see what you think it means. No, it means
Really?
sexual intercourse between people not married to each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she was married.
No, she was a virgin.
No, she wasn't married.
You can't have sex before marriage. You just got flamed by
No, but
facts
she-
and logic. Okay. How about holiday traditions? You guys do any so Max has talked about the pickle. Most years my aunt gets really mad at the squirrels eating her bird feeders, so I take a
I
airsoft
have an
rifle out.
airsoft one.
Yeah, out with my
That
uncle.
actually sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
fun.
It's great.
Not okay. I was gonna say that
Oh,
next.
I had a good question today. I thought this was really smart. I asked this to Nick.
You asked
So there's
me.
this
Okay.
there's this war on Christmas, right? So in school today, it's Friday, so they play music over the loudspeakers in between blocks. And they did not play a single Christmas song. They were winter songs, and subconsciously you might associate
played
them with
Christmas
Christmas. They did not.
They really did.
They literally did not. They played "Let It Go." They played "It's
Okay.
Cold
They
Outside."
played Let It Go in 20 different
Wait,
languages.
they played "Baby's Cold Outside"?
I don't know if they played "Baby's
Because
Cold
that
Outside."
one you're not allowed to play.
Or they played
They're
"Walking."
trying to-
They did "Walking in a Winter Wonderland."
They're not
These are not
Because it
Christmas songs.
promotes rape.
They're
Exactly.
winter songs.
Okay.
They don't mention Christmas in them. So I asked to Nick, right? It's offensive to some people who aren't Christian
How
that
offensive
Christmas
is
is
it
celebrated so openly. Exactly. This is my question. Do you have to be related to Abraham Lincoln to celebrate President's Day? Think about it.
Dang, that's a good question. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Do we have school on President's Day?
No. Do we play President's Day music at school? No.
But that's not the point. People still observe President's Day.
Well, maybe I am offended by President's Day.
Okay.
But no one's offended by the fact that we miss school on Christmas.
Everyone
They're-
takes advantage of it, whether they celebrate.
Also,
Christmas or
I don't know
not.
if anyone's actually offended by playing Christmas music.
Well, here's the deal. I think that if someone was offended and they came to the school would say, "Look at all the music we played. It does not mention Christmas once."
That's clap though.
I don't know. I think it's interesting.
Do you agree with it?
I think Christmas music should be played. because
And you're Jewish and you don't like, it doesn't like bother you.
Listen, I don't want to speak on behalf of the Jews because I'm not like Orthodox. I'm not extremely religious. But think about it, right? I would hope people wouldn't take offense to other cultures' music being played, right? And so
I mean, rap came from Africa and
well,
everybody
okay.
listens to rap.
I don't
Did it?
I don't think you can say that.
Mr.
I don't
Bay
think
was
it
talking
did.
about
Did
that
it
today.
actually?
My history teacher, Mr. Bay, the other day, or maybe it was last week.
Where's he from? Where's he from?
Liberia.
Liberia.
Liberia. And
Sorry, we probably shouldn't say that.
anyway, he was talking about like the origin of rap and how it's from Liberia, or not Liberia, like specifically, but Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So does that like kind of mean the same thing?
Well, that it doesn't. It's not carrying like a pro-African message all the time.
It was adopted by cultures.
right. Like I
Well-
wouldn't say it's the same thing. I think it's a good point, but I wouldn't say it's the same thing.
Well, Christianity is adopted by other cultures too.
Is it?
Therefore, the music.
Well, okay.
Yes,
This is. I think
it
we're getting
was.
we're straying off a topic that like
Are people actually offended by?
I feel like we're trying to celebrate all these different cultures and stuff, and then all of a sudden we're wiping out the Christian culture, who have been for a long time in the majority since basically
Still
like
are.
Well, read.
312 CE,
Read.
the conversion of Constantine to Christianity.
Not if you, but you're Jewish, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So when is Kwanzaa? When does that happen?
That is just not a question to ask a Jew. That is not a Jewish holiday. That is an African American holiday. Did you actually not know? You're kidding,
No,
right?
I
like,
think a
so-
lot of people think that.
I think-
I don't, but I don't know anyone who celebrates Kwanzaa. I asked someone once at my table. We asked around. Not a single person knew what Kwanzaa was. They said that Kwanzaa is just asking what Kwanzaa is.
I mean, that has become the joke, right? Like, if people take offense to anything, I wouldn't take offense to the fact that Christmas music is being played or people are saying Merry Christmas. I take offense to the fact that Kwanzaa is thrown in there as like a joke holiday.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait.
that is a culture. That
I
does
have a
exist.
question.
Yeah.
So, Christmas is Jesus' birthday, right?
Well, no one
Yeah.
knows exactly when
Okay.
his birthday was, but
Nonetheless,
they.
it's believed to be his birthday. Okay.
Well, that's
once
common
upon-
belief.
And then,
Okay.
but one
Jesus
thing we
of
know is
Nazareth
that
was born in,
Jesus'
like,
birthday was not close to the time of the three wise men arriving.
Okay. Nonetheless, if it's the common belief is that it was on the 25th, right? People say Merry Christmas. Did the Mary originate from Mary? His mom.
Wow.
Mary?
Dang, I know it's
Holy
spelled different, but like
mackerel.
still.
That is a good question.
I don't know, like just popped in my head. You said like Merry Christmas.
I think
was
that
like,
Mary
wow.
is a word on its own.
I wonder when it originated. When did Mary originate?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's another thing that Christmas makes me think of, which is Christers.
What's a Christer?
I don't know.
A person that only goes to Christmas and Easter.
Oh my gosh. Like the Christmas and Easter masses, like Nate.
That's like, I used to be like a Jewish version of that. I would only go
Are you
like.
still, or are you now you're just nothing?
I just don't. I wish that I could be more Jewish, but I just like don't have like. Well, I guess I don't have the dedication. I wish I could.
Honestly, I don't either. But
Religion
I
is
don't
like
make a choice.
I
so
feel like
my
religion
house-
is something that you should pick up, like, or not should, that's a bad word, but it's something that you can definitely pick up later in life, like when you have a little bit more free time on your hands, like with school and sports on the weekend and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, I know you guys do it, but yours is at night. But like
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah, we have
services
a lot
are
of
in the
different
morning.
options.
Also
A lot
on
of services are in the morning.
Sundays, like Sundays is usually the day where you don't have anything. When I was younger, I asked mom about that. She was like, "It's always like good to have something to fall back on.
Not even to fall back, like, yeah, just like a fake.
Like if
you
you're
know?
like stuck in like a, I don't really know how much. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know how much I believe in religion. I like practice. I'm like
I mean, at some point in life, right?
I try, but you know I.
So I get what your mom's saying there. Guys, just an update on the candy cane. I've been biting it and I'm done with the
Take a
curved
big one.
part. And now Nick is bringing us
You
some
want me
some
grape one?
some of these flavor ice.
I believe I need to
Do you have scissors? Yeah.
We're going to take a brief pause. All right, guys. So,
We're back from our break.
our break it lasted a little longer than we expected.
Indeed.
We've gotten into the guilt a little bit. We finished candy canes.
Why do you sound so depressed?
I don't know. This is like a calming section, and we just like to say thank you for making it this far.
It's also getting late. I'm kind of tired.
It is getting kind of late.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Mm-hmm.